What's up, y'all? It has been a long time since we've done a rip. So I was in GameStop and saw that they had some Series 1. Thought I'd pick some up. I got the last hanger box, and as the saying goes, hangers are bangers. But I wanted to give you first my thoughts on Top Series 1 2025, and also kind of show off this new card that I got. Orange, Topps Chrome, Refractor. You can see the case is pretty scratched. I got a really good deal on it. It's a long story, but the pictures were bad. I bought this for like 16 bucks, which is pretty good for an orange refractor, and you can always get the case replaced by PSA. Look, I just gave feedback to the seller one-on-one. You know, I'm not going to blow up his profile or anything like that. I'll put it in there, but overall it was good. He apologized. Not everything needs to be adversarial, right? It's a $16 card. I'm not going to lose my head over it. I think the card is fine, and I don't really care that the case is scratched, to be honest. Like, this isn't going in the Louvre. It's going in my shoebox with all my other Jordan relics. So I think this is just a cool MLB authentication. Some of the confusion out there, this is MLB, this isn't Topps. And you can tie it back to the game that it was used in. And this was used on the April 15th, 2023 Jackie Robinson Day game against the Rangers at then Minute Maid Park, now Daikin Park. We won 8-2, 8-3, 8-2. And he had 3 RBIs in that game, which was awesome. So, cool card. And then the card you see on the left here, I hit in a break with Sports Card Nonsense. And half case jumbo, I hit a City Connect Jordan. I love the City Connect uniforms. They did change on the relics. The back of the card, look at that. They now read, the memorabilia contained in this card is a game-used piece of uniform for an official game from the featured athlete, but may not be from the image depicted on the card, right? Or the event depicted on the image of the card. That's awesome. This is such an upgrade from the old statement where they would just be not from any specific game, season, or event. That is so cool. That it's the same for this Kyle Tucker bat relic. Just a different font, different location. And then I hit an Independence Day Jose Altuve, which is super cool. So yeah, really pumped about those cards. That was a really good break for the money. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it or something like that. And I got a bunch of like Nolan Ryans and Altuve inserts and things like that. So pretty good break. So overall, Series 1, I think it's a great product. Yes, it's printed the moon, but that's the point of Series 1. You don't make that thing hard to get. It should be in every vendor out there, right? Like any local kid should be able to walk down to the corner store and buy a pack of Series 1. That's just how it is. And if you want hits, go hobby. It's an accessible product. The checklist is always being innovated the last few years. I love last year they did the year before they did the Fanatics exclusive, the authentic memorabilia. They did the no name stuff this year with Frank Thomas and some of those other players, which is great. The real one autographs. I feel like it's just getting better and better every year. So I'm a big fan of it. I'm not buying as much as I used to. I used to buy retail of this stuff like all the time, but the cards became just too much. There's too much to keep around. So I really, really cut back. I mean, I put together in 2022 a complete set of Series 1, Series 2, an update, and I put together a complete set of 2023, all the above. And last year, I just I'm putting together some like gold foil Astros cards. And then this year, all I'm going to do is the City Connect for Series 1 for the Astros. I've got most of those already. They're pretty easy to find. But yeah, it's a good product. And, I've seen lots of good stuff with the hangers, so we're not going to open a lot on camera. This year on the channel, you're probably not going to see me open as much retail. You're probably going to see me come back with like more shows and more grading and more flipping and thoughts on what's going on. I'm not really this isn't really a hobby news place, there are really great channels for that do a lot more research on it, like, Scotty B Cards, Neo Cards and Comics. Those guys are really awesome. They're fun to watch, and they bring a lot of interesting data and insights, I think. Data and insights is my day job, so I might bring those in occasionally, but not all the time. But if you're looking for that stuff, they're great resources. For me, this is really more of like a passion project of like sharing my hobby. So it's not necessarily I'm not gonna put out like a video a day or anything like that. All right, so looks like we just got some inserts. I don't see any relics in there. Let's get into it. Yeah, I mean, last year I would have bought the mega box that was on the shelf. Would have bought lots of stuff, um, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I like the design. The design is nice. It looks better in person than it did in the photos. Yiner. There's Kobe Mayo. He's a good rookie. Put him up on the stand. There's Zach DeZenzo. He's a good rookie, too. Well, for the Astros. He's got a... I think he's going to be a little underrated. All right, so let's do this. We'll flip this around. Whoop. Maybe that's not what we want to do. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So we got a Stan Musial 1990. Pretty cool. Jordan. There you go. Jordan Stars of the MLB. Am I going to put together another Stars of the MLB set? I've done this every year. Oh, there's a Kobe Mayo. That's a good one, too. I've done this every year, but I don't hate the Stars of the MLB from this one. They look kind of good. We got a First Pitch. I think that's an SP. Laura Elena. Elena, am I saying that right? Okay. Fernando, Shohei, or Shota. And then we got the Diamante Diamond Parallels. Jesus, Peter Fairbanks. Nice Gunner rainbow foil. That's cool. It's a nice image there. And I think I went through all these. Yeah, I went through those. Not a bad hanger box for $12. Not super mad about that. Look at this. Gunnar Henderson. I think the gold mirrors, you'll be able to tell. I think they'll be backwards. So just look for those. Quickly scan them. They'll have the big gold backs. And then these are the exclusives. I think they look really cool. But these guys aren't the ones that you probably want. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put together the Stars of the MLB set from this year. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you you're gonna pick up some Series 1 for yourself, and if not, don't worry about it. I have heard that March is gonna be a pretty slow month for releases, so hopefully I'll have a grading reveal for y'all and some other stuff like mail days, things like that. And then April is probably when it's gonna really pop off with some cool stuff coming out. So, all right, take care. Thanks for watching.